Hello, and welcome to Ready Bet Action. I am Jen Jones, and I'm joined tonight by Eric and Stefan. Steph, how are you doing?
I'm doing so good. It is happy hour on Friday, so cheers to all of us. I'm excited
Cheers.
for a weekend of not work and a few soccer games. So
Yeah,
always a good time.
yeah. How about you, Mr. Dorn?
It is. I'm sad that you just mentioned it's happy hour. I'm not drinking yet. Gonna be needed. Gonna be needed after this week. Not after this week of betting though. Good week of betting. Not so bad. Stave's on a roll with soccer. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing okay at college basketball, making money. That's always good. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready to hit the brewery after this though, for sure.
How are you, Jen?
Oh,
You were at the Nuggets game last night.
yeah, I was. I was a bit tired. We got home a little late. Kind of got up early. Had a long day of work. Good day, long day.
You
Yeah, I'm fine.
did you
I'm
say hi to
fine.
my news wife for me, Jen?
Oh my God. When she came on, I was like scrambling to get my phone out of my pocket because I was like, she's gonna go so soon. I gotta send this to
If
Eric.
if
Yeah.
you are a millennial, maybe even Gen Xer who grew up in Colorado, and you don't think Kathy Saban is the most beautiful weather woman of all time, then there's something
Then
wrong
you
with
need to
you.
find a new podcast,
Yeah,
goddammit.
then you could go listen to someone else. Okay,
I'm
that's what I'm saying.
gonna get you a
Yeah.
shirt with her face on it. It's
I
gonna,
would love that.
yeah.
Can you get me
Um,
her face with a shirt on it? I'm sorry. That doesn't make
What
any
are you
sense.
saying?
Sorry, I'm still sick over here. Just ignore me. Let's continue with the show as going off
God.
script here.
Okay. Want to jerk us back onto the road.
Speaking of jerking us,
Okay, don't use words like jerk around Stave. You can't handle it. We need
I
to.
know. As soon as I said it,
You
I
know better than
regretted
this.
it.
You live. You
I
know better
know.
than this.
you
I'm
live with this
tired right
man.
now, and I'm weak. My normal protocols are skewed. I apologize. Steve, like, bro, your family listens to this. It's your family,
Yeah,
it's not mine. All right. Well,
I'm
we are
hoping. I'm
coming to
hoping
you.
the language barrier is enough to maybe not.
It's
Probably
They
not.
not.
speak better English than you do. I
Most
think they're
people
in
do.
the know. Yeah. But it's a handy excuse for you to fall back on when you fuck something up. You're like, oh,
Yep.
English is my second language.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting back on the road.
We are.
Come on now. We're coming to you live tonight from YouTube, so all of this can't be erased. It's here now in the halls of YouTube for forever.
Yep.
Good. You can also find us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and obviously YouTube, and then anywhere else that you stream, such as Apple or Spotify. Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. We'd really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we're going to start off tonight with Stave, and we're going to kind of go by day this time. So we're starting off with Saturday. And what do you have for us?
Well, I want to just play a little something here.
Yes.
Was a little quiet, but I've got a money line money maker to start off the day. We're going to start in England. Not only are we going to go by day, we're going to start with Saturday, but I'm going to start with England, move to Spain, and then head up to Germany. Got a nice little tour of Europe today. We're going to start in the Championship, League One. Reading on the money line versus Shrewsbury Town. Shrewsbury Town have not won in 5 matches. They're in 19th place currently out of 24 teams. They are the lowest scorers in the division with only 23 goals in 33 matches. So they're a bad team. Reading is unbeaten, or they will be after this, unbeaten in 8 home games. So again, we're just going to take Reading on the money line, and you get that at minus 115. We will have a slide at the end of the show with all of our picks. So do stick around for that so you don't have to write it all down or just skip, scroll, and fast forward. Next,
And sorry to any family members that are listening, but fuck Shrewsbury. You know why? I got a Twitter beef with Shrewsbury like 3 years
my
ago,
God.
and like their fans, like I didn't know who they were, and like they got all on me, and like they are salty. I'm like, dude, you don't get to talk shit if you're from Shrewsbury. Like, get out of here.
You'll be
Not gonna listen to
You'll
this.
be happy
Anyways,
to know that Wrexham beat them in the FA Cup a couple weeks ago.
good.
So, and Wrexham's a division below them, so super fun. All
That
right,
makes me feel
next.
good. I won't interrupt all your picks. I promise.
No, please. It's good. No one wants to hear me talk that long. We're going to go to the Premier League. We're going to take a team that you're going to be surprised to hear this because they have underperformed on the season and over the last few seasons, but they are on quite a bit of a roll. Manchester United has won 4 in a row, and in each of those games, they have scored at least 2. That's exactly what we're going to go with again this week. We're going to take Manchester United at home on the money line and over 1.5 goals versus Fulham. You get this at minus 125, which is super, super tasty. So like I said, they've hit this 4 in a row. They've scored more than 2 in 5 in a row. Some are asking, are they back? They might be. They really might be. Fulham, on the other hand, has lost 5 of their last 9. They have only won 2 of those games. Somehow they did beat Arsenal, though, so they can punch above their weight. I just don't think that's going to happen, especially on the road where they are the second to worst team in the Prem when they are not at home. My final game in the Premier League, we're going to take Wolves on the money line and over 1.5 goals against Sheffield United. Sheffield United has given up at least 2 goals in their last 7 matches. In fact, in the 25 games they've played this year, they've given up 2 or more goals in 20 of them. So they love to give up goals like I love pizza. I should have prepared for that one. Wolves, meanwhile, are a top of the table. When it comes to scoring, they're in the top half, is what I'm trying to say. They're in good form. They just beat Tottenham 2-1. Really good game for them. They got Chan back from the Asian Cup. They also have Neto back, who was one of their primary goal scorers. He was injured for a while. So they are looking to be in good shape. As I promised, we're heading to Spain. We're going to take Atletico Madrid. They are traveling to Almeria. Almeria is not a good team. They are one of the worst teams. They might be the worst team. I thought I had written that down, but I didn't. So Atletico Madrid, meanwhile, I did write it down. Almeria, last place. Atletico Madrid, 4th place. I love these bets. We just need Madrid to win. Almeria has drawn 2 in a row, so they're on a bit of an uptick for them. I don't think they can keep that up. Griezmann is out. That's why this line is what it is. But Memphis Depay is coming in, and he is an elite striker. I'm Dutch. I realize I'm biased.
We need to call out a Homer reference just so people know what kind of bet they're making. I feel like it's only fair.
Yeah, that's fair. So Griezmann out, but that's why the line is what it is. This is the worst team in Spain that they're going up against. Finally, last pick for Saturday before we head over to Eric. We're going to go to Germany. We're going to take Werder Bremen on the money line versus Darmstadt. Darmstadt, again, kind of the theme for the day. They're in last place in the Bundesliga. Werder Bremen's in 7th. Bremen has won 4 of their last 5. And again, we just need a win. The juice is kind of a lot on this one. It's minus 155. So if you put down $10, you're only going to make I shouldn't do math on air, like 6. But
we don't do math on this show. It's fine.
It's still totally worth it. So you're going to want to do that. That's it for Saturday soccer. I have a couple more Sunday plays for you. But first, let's head over some basketball, right, Eric? Actually, I just stole your job, Jen. I'm sorry. I should leave.
No, stay. This is great. I want to hear about the basketball picks. What's your favorite?
But I think there's just a quick call out that not only is there a bias pick because Memphis Depay is starting, but you have a cat named after that man.
Yeah,
that's true.
So we just need full transparency on the show is all I ask for.
Well, I'm excited that Memphis is playing. He's been with Griezmann playing out of this world right now. Memphis Depay has not been getting many minutes, but he's been coming in the 75th minute and scoring goals in all his games.
And he's a great player. So I'm just giving you shit.
Right. But I wanted to see if we could get a little bit of a nice bet for Memphis to score an anytime goal, but it was only at plus 110. Yeah. I'm not doing that. that. So I thought maybe it'd be higher, but anyway, done with soccer Saturday.
Cool. Let's talk about basketball. We're talking about basketball on Saturday. I only have one NBA pick for you. There's only 3 NBA games on Saturday. Man, you think giving those guys a whole week off, maybe they would play more games right after. But here we are, Saturday. I'm going to smash together a couple money line picks in order. This is gonna be a parlay, so we're gonna take the Magic on the money line.
Hey, real quick, Eric, if you don't mind, just real quick here.
Yes.
Got the parlay of the day, baby.
I didn't want to steal if you had the actual parlay of the day, but this is actually my favorite.
You got it, baby.
Which is we got, you're going to take the Magic on the money line and the Timberwolves on the money line. The Magic are playing the very lowly Pistons, and the Timberwolves are playing the pretty lowly Nets. I was shocked that you could get this at minus 130 when you put those two wins together. So for anyone who's maybe new or exploring sports betting, when we say money line, means we're just going to pick them to win. So we're picking Magic and Timberwolves to both win, and if both of those things happen, then you make money on this bet. So should be some pretty great value for two really good teams playing two really bad teams. Let's move on to college basketball, where I'm going to actually, this is probably my riskiest one for tomorrow, but I'm going to take Baylor at the +2.5 versus Houston. Houston could very well win this national championship. I wouldn't doubt that, but the tournament's a different game. Like, they're going to Baylor. Baylor is a really well-coached team with Scott Drew, who has been there like forever. You've been seeing Scott Drew in the NCAA tournament, I promise, even if you're a casual observer, for like, it feels like decades now. And so Baylor is also undefeated at home, if I didn't already say that. So give me Baylor +2.5 versus Houston. That should be a really fun game. I'll be watching that entire thing. I'm going to keep rolling with Duke just because I think their number 8 team in the country is not favored even at Wake Forest. I know that's all on Tobacco Road there in North Carolina, and all kinds of rivalry stuff can happen. Or actually, Wake Forest is not on Tobacco Road. I think it's a little farther somewhere else in North Carolina. So sorry to all my U.S. geography critics out there. But I'll just take Duke +1. I'm surprised they're not favored to give me Duke +1.
Winston-Salem, I believe, is where it is.
Is that where they burned all the witches? No, we're in a different Salem.
I mean, they probably burned them there too. It's North
Winston
Carolina.
Salem, that's still sick. They're the ones. Anyway, it's North Carolina, lung cancer. Moving on. My next college basketball pick, I'm going to take Pitt. That's Pittsburgh versus Virginia Tech. This game's actually in Pittsburgh, so I said that in the wrong order. Apologies. It's Virginia Tech at Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Pittsburgh -2.5. Pitt's a really good home team. Virginia Tech, this is more of a bet against Virginia Tech, is 1-7 on the road this year. So give me Pittsburgh, who's still fighting in the ACC, versus Virginia Tech team who's probably not fighting as much in the ACC at this point in the season. Last but not least, my least favorite coach. Sorry, stay if I should on all your Oregon coaches against Dana Altman. However, I'm going to take Oregon. I am going to take Oregon -1.5 versus Cal for many of the same reasons I just talked about. Pitt, Oregon's a good basketball team, really well coached, as much as I hate to admit. And Cal is struggling. I'm surprised the line's only -1.5. And those are your basketball picks for Saturday.
I like that Oregon pick because at the moment,
of course you do.
Well, Lenardi has Oregon as one of the first 4 out right now, so they need to win a bunch of games if they want to get in the tournament, as well as do okay in the Pac-12 tournament. So I think this is a game against a conference opponent. They need a win right here. So -1.5 is kind of like a money line pick right there. So
it pretty much
not just saying it because I'm saying it because I only pay attention to 2 college basketball teams at the moment, UConn and Oregon. So I just happened to know
we had
that.
a pause.
We're good.
Steve and Jen went dark on me. There you go. We're back.
Sorry. That's what happens when you talk about Oregon for too long.
Wow.
That was YouTube trying to tell you that you're actually just being a homer on this show. And
it's your pick, motherfucker. It's your pick.
Yeah, but you're the one to come with a side commentary about, no, did you know in Oregon? That was the most European comeback ever. Also,
Mr.
You're like, no,
over here.
I feel sorry for you. For you, I feel sorry. I have sorry feelings for you. That was your retort to Eric.
I love this. This is great.
Also, February 28th, Copa America tickets are going on sale. Just throwing it out there if anybody is traveling, planning on. I just saw it today. So they go on sale on the 28th. Coming up quick, 5 days from now.
I am booking my tickets to Miami in May to go see Messi play. I feel like that's a bucket list item, so I am going.
Ooh.
Anyways,
that'll be fun.
That was a good segue to soccer, Jen. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Speaking of Lionel Messi, we are going to go to one of his former teams. We're going to go to France. This game is on Sunday. We're going to go. Paris Saint-Germain is hosting Stade de Rennes. PSG is the best team in Ligue 1, so we are going to go with them. They have hit this win and over 1.5 goals 5 in a row. In fact, they've scored over 2 in 11 in a row. They've won 5 in a row. When they played this game earlier in the season, PSG won 3-1 on the road. I think this is a pretty easy hit. Again, it's a little juicy at minus 150, but to me, it's a must play because it's going to happen. So we're going to put a hefty sum on this, an entire unit. Now, I'm going to put a lot more than 1 unit on this. I told Eric today that I upped my unit size. Again, jokes can be inserted right now. But usually, so when we say like we increase our unit size, it means we're placing more money on each bet. So instead of like $1,000 bet, now I'm doing a $2,000 bet. I am not betting that much money on any of these games, but just hypothetically. So I usually when we raise our units and we put more money in, all of a sudden the gods are like, you lose. But I raised them with Bologna today. They won. So we're happy. So final play.
Excuse me. There's only one god and he doesn't gamble. So can we just clear that point up before we go? Okay, I'm sorry.
Sure. Zeus smiles
we pray to the
upon us
Viking
all.
gods in this house, Eric. Okay.
Yeah.
we pray to the many Viking gods here.
Can I get my last play of the day?
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm
Ain't nobody stopping you.
We're gonna go to Italy. We're gonna go to Italy. I'm excited. You know, I didn't plan it this way, but each day, like we're not going back to England. We're not going back to Germany. This is a real Cirque de Europa type of afternoon. We're going to Italy. Napoli travels to the island of Sardinia where they play Cagliari. Cagliari is not a good team. They are in 19 of 20 in Serie A. Meanwhile, Napoli just hired a new coach. This is their 3rd coach this season. Not great, but we think the new coach will give a little bit of a boost. They also have Osimhen back. I'm excited for Napoli. I think they're going to have a nice end to the season. They did win it last year. I think they're going to push for Europe. We're going to take them on the money line at minus 120. That's it for soccer.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I have no further interruptions. I rest my case.
Yeah. I feel like Judge Jenny Jones right now. Oh, yes. All right. Do you guys want to do a quick recap on everything?
Absolutely.
Okay, Stefan, why don't you start with all your picks?
I'm trying to share my screen here, and there it is.
We're
going to go with our picks for February 24th through 26th. We're going to just go through all the soccer first. How about that? And then I'll hand it over to you, Eric. Does that work, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. We're going to take Reading on the money line versus Eric's main rival, Shrewsbury Town. We're going to take Manchester United on the money line and over 1.5 goals versus Fulham. We're going to do the same bet for Wolves versus Sheffield United, money line and over 1.5 goals. We're going to take Atletico Madrid on the money line, going to Almeria, the worst team in La Liga. In the Bundesliga, we're going to take Werder Bremen on the money line versus Darmstadt. In France, on Sunday, we're going to take PSG on the money line and over 1.5 goals versus Rouen. And then final play on Sunday, we're going to take Napoli on the road versus Cagliari on the money line. So again, money line, like Eric said, is we just need them to win the game. All right, Eric, basketball time.
Yeah, basketball. These are on Saturday. Give us a parlay of the Magic on the money line and add the Timberwolves on the money line. So both those teams to win at minus 130. Give me Baylor plus 2.5 versus Houston. Give me Duke plus 1 versus Wake Forest. Pitt is actually at home, and I will take them minus 2.5 versus Virginia Tech. And then Oregon on the road at Cal. I will take Oregon minus 1.5 versus Cal.
That's delicious. All right. Well, let's wrap it up for the weekend. We're coming in under 5 p.m. I think that's...
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Perfect.
What do they say in corporate? I'm going to give you back 5 minutes into your day so you can take this time. I'm going to give you 5 minutes.
It's so generous of all of them, isn't it?
It's my favorite way to end a meeting, though. I'm like, thank you.
It is.
It's also, I've seen something where it's the most Southern thing to say, well, I'm going to let you go. And that's how you end conversations that you're kind of done with. I always do that because I don't know how else to be like, I'm done talking now. So I just, I'm going to let you go. All right.
I love it.
It's perfect.
I would also just like to point out once more that I feel like I'm giving preschool art teacher vibes tonight. And I felt really lucky that you guys let me come on this podcast. So thank you.
I think it's great. It's unique.
I love it too.
Unique. Ooh, okay.
Unique New York. New York unique. Got to get those practices.
The Botox is preventing me from squinching right now, but I'm squinching on the inside. I am Jen Jones, and this is Ready Bet Action. You can find us on X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and anywhere that you stream your audio content, such as Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Please remember to review, subscribe, rate, send us some love, drop us a dirty DM. We don't care. We just like attention. And I'm joined tonight by Eric Dorn and Stefan Leco. Talk to you guys later.
Peace out.